part of the fifth EVS. Lesson number 10. Walls tell stories. Okay. In previous lesson, we have seen about the Bachendri Park and a girl was there. Up you go. Means if you are facing problems in your life, you will going up. You will success at the one top, and you will be the best performer of your life. Like that girl was there. First, she want to give up at that time when her body was failing, but her coach gives her strength and gives her responsibility to stay in the challenge, and she accepted that challenges and she won at last, and she won the best performer award. Okay, we have seen in the previous video. In this walls tell story. So there is a fort we are going to see. Have you visit any fort? Then you will easily understand this story. I will send question answers on the WhatsApp group. So here I am not explaining question answers. I will read lesson directly. Reach Golconda. At last we reached Golconda. We were glad that Didi was with us. Didi studies history and we enjoy visiting different places with her. Now see, there are some our friends that they love to visit historical places and they want to travel, they love to travel. So we will go with that people. Like this there is happening. Then Shailaja, my goodness, this fort is so huge. Sridhar, and see at what height it is built. Kalyani, just look. Have you ever seen such a huge gate? Shailaja, it must be very heavy. I wonder how many people would be needed to open and close this gate. Kalyani, look at these sharp iron spokes. I wonder why they were made. Shailaja, look at these thick walls too. Sridhar, I have never seen such thick walls. Kalyani, at some places a part of the walls comes out in a round shape. I wonder why. Didi said. Now these are called bastions, burj. See, these are even higher than the wall. The outer wall of this fort has 87 bastions. Thick walls, a huge gate, and so many bastions. So many ways to ensure security. Now, there are so many questions and only one answer, that is the security. Heighted walls for security, thick walls for security, heavy gate for security, and so many things. But only for one reason, that security. Then, what did we find inside the fort? Shailaja, I wonder how old this fort would be. Do you think the king built the fort so that he could live here? Kalyani, it was written outside that Qutub Shahi Sultans ruled here one after another from 1518 to 1687. Much before that, in 1200, this fort was made of mud and different rulers lived here. Shailaja, oh look, this board has a map of the fort. Sridhar, this map shows so many gardens, fields and factories. See, there are many places also inside the fort. Shailaja, that means that not only the Sultan but many other people like farmers and workers must also have been living here. Kalyani, it must have been a complete town. The Sultan's place. Sridhar, these steps seem to go on and on. Shailaja, even in those days, they used to have building with 2 floors. this beautiful carving on the wall. It is so fine. Kalyani said. We also saw something like a fountain on the roofs. Didi. Yes, there were many big tanks and fountains here. They used to be full of water. Now see, they visiting the fort. Where are they are looking? They having questions. Why it is so big? Why it is so small? How the king's palace was there? How the king room was there? They were thinking about that things only. Then they saw one map is there about that fort. Okay, and then Didi answered everyone their answers. Wow, what an engineering! Think. Even today, when engineers design houses, sometimes there is a dampness in the walls. And here, so long ago, there were fountains on the terrace. The building must have been made with such good understanding. If we think how the people lived 500 years ago, so many questions come to our mind. For example, how was water lifted to such heights? Can you guess how? Next, where is the east west? On the when you went to the any fort or when you went to the new place, how will you know that what is the east? Which side is east? Which side is west? Then see, at the place you are, where does the sun rise? Where does it set? Where are you standing? Find out what all these your east. What all is there to your west? Also find out what places are to your north and south also. Now see, Golconda Fort is there. See how much big Golconda Fort is there. On page number 91 you can see there. Then next, why these attacks? While we were all talking, Sridhar called us to see a big gun, cannon. We ran up the steps. Now see, Sridhar named the boy is there, and that Sridhar see a cannon, means type of gun he had seen there, and he called everyone. Shelja, this must have been the Sultan's big gun. Didi, this was used by Aurangzeb. His full army came with their guns and cannons to attack, but they could not even enter the fort. For 8 months they camped outside the fort. Shelja, why would the army come here all the way from Delhi? Didi said, in those days, emperors and kings played such tricks. They tried to make smallest kingdoms a part of their own kingdom. This was done sometimes by friendship, sometimes by flattery, or even by marriage between families. And even nothing else worked. They also attacked them. Kalyani, why is it that Aurangzeb army could not get into the fort? He had so many soldiers and big guns. Shailaja said, didn't you see these strong thick walls? In the map, there is a long deep ditch along the wall. How could the army enter? Sridhar said, if the army tried to come from a different side, then the soldiers in the bastions would have seen it from a distance. No wonder it was difficult to attack the fort. Kalyani said, imagine, the army is coming on horses and elephants with all their guns. Here the Sultan's army stands fully prepared. Shailaja, oh no, how many people and soldiers on both the sides must have been killed in all this fighting? Why do people attack and have wars? Sridhar, guns and cannons are things of the past now. These days, many countries have nuclear bombs. A single bomb can cause so much destruction. Now, the first question, why these attacks? In the history, why they were fighting in between them, why they were attack on the other kingdom? Because they want to spread their kingdom. They want to be the all the cities, all the countries under him. That's why they were attacking on the next kingdom. Then that war was finished. Means in that war they were using cannons, they were using swords, they were using different kinds of techniques. Okay, but now that are the past. Now we are using nuclear tricks for the fighting, for the war with the country. And one bomb can destroy so many things. Now see arrangements for water. On the Golconda Fort, how arrangements are there? We see. The picture shown here is made after seeing a very old painting of those times. Can you think why bullocks have been used here? Use your hand movement to show in which direction the drum attached to the road moves when the bullocks move. In which direction would the tooth wheel move? Look, this pole shown under the ground joined with another wheel which has the number of pods. Now that are the questions only. Just see that picture. The pole is there, the drum is there, tooth wheel is there. That is the technique for water saving. They are saving the water like this. Then another picture is there. Can you see the clay pipes? Pipes are there. And on the fort, if rain was there, where does that rainwater goes? That rainwater goes with that pipes downside the fort. For that purpose, that pipes are there. On page number 95. What a sad sight. Talking, whistling and listening to our own echo. We were walking through this mental arch. Sridhar, oh, the breezy feels so cool in this tunnel. Shailaja, it was written that soldiers stayed here. Sridhar, see this board, but look what the wall is like. Shailaja, oh, think how this wall has seen thousands of years go by. It has seen kings and queens, horses and elephants, war and peace. But we have spoiled it in just a few years. Kalyani, I don't understand what kind of fun do people get in writing their names all over the place like this. Now, a very serious point is there. When we go to visit any fort, when we go to visit any historical place, some people are there or some students are there, they like to write their names on the walls of the fort. We don't have to write, we no need to write our names to there, because that is a historical place. We have to save that place because next generation will see that. If we write our name there, then next generation will remind that things only. So that's why we have to keep safe our historical places. Then questions are there, so many questions are there. I will go directly on page number 96, going to the museum. After seeing Golconda, the children also went to a museum in Hyderabad. Many old times are kept there. Many things were found when the place around Golconda was dug, like pots, jewelry, swords, etc. Shailaja, oh, why are these broken pieces of pots kept in the Almeida? See, that small plate made of bronze. That blue pieces seems to be made of ceramic, clay, ceramic. Didi said, it is thought all these things that we come to know how people of these times lived, what they used and what things they made. If all these would not have been kept here, how would you know so much about those times? As I told you, we have to keep our things, historical things, very means we have to care about that. Then only Malappuram district in Kerala. Together with the children of her class, she has collected many old things from all houses, like old walking sticks, locks, umbrellas, wooden slippers, cartoon, pots, etc. They also saw what these things look like today. Rajni and the children put up an exhibition which people from the neighborhood came to see. You could also do this. Look at the painting and tell. This painting is 500 years old. It shows Agra fort being constructed. What kinds of work are people doing? How many men and women are working? See how they are talking and hug and huge pillar up along the slope. Is it easier to lift a heavy thing straight up or along a slope? Were you able to see the man carrying water in a marshal leather bag? Now they told you to make your own museum. You can collect your things. Now some students are there. They like to collect the old coins, old notes. They want to carry with them. They want to keep that notes with them. Then some people are there. Some students are there. They like to collect the rocks. You can make museum with that things. Okay. And if you have visit any fort, you can write in your words how you enjoyed them. So students, we have finished the lesson here, 10 number lesson. Walls tell stories. Now we can compare the things. Now engineers are making buildings, engineers are making huge buildings, and we can see that are the means in a very small period they will become the destroyed. But that forts they made before 500 years, before so many years long back they built, and now only they are stand as it is. What was behind that walls? What was the techniques they were using to build that walls? This all you will learn while you will writing the questions and answers. Then also, if you have any difficulty, if you have any query, you can ask me. Today we stop here. Thank you so much.